everyone! Thanks for joining me again this week. So today I wanted to do a fall makeup look. So she wanted me to do this makeup tutorial because it's a look that I wore in one of my previous videos, and I said sure, absolutely, I'll do it. And I think it's a great makeup tutorial look to do right now because it has a very deep sort of burgundy color of lips, which is perfect for fall. So I hope my setup today is okay. I have you actually standing right now on a cat tree. My one cat here, actually I'll pan over. This one broke my tripod. So I have you right now on a cat tree. So it's actually a pretty simple, basic, easy look. Pretty natural eyeshadow with a winged eyeliner, and then, like I said, just a really dark lip. So if you guys are interested in that makeup look, then just keep watching. So first up, I'm going to use a primer, and I use the HD Makeup Forever High Definition Primer. And then for foundation, I also use the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation. And I use this shade, I think just 25. I believe it is the second lightest shade, and it's the one that has the pink undertones in it. And then I just use my beauty blender to blend it all in. And then for concealer, I use the NARS Cream Concealer, and I believe this one is in shade Vanilla. So I just do my concealer in sort of a triangle shape, just kind of bring it down. And I really like this concealer too. I think it is such a great cream concealer. It doesn't wear off, it doesn't fade, it doesn't crease under my eyes. It just has overall really great coverage. So again, I'm just using my beauty blender to blend it out. And then I use my Makeup Forever HD translucent powder. And so I actually just use this on my under eyes. I don't bake or anything like that. I just take some of the powder and just sweep it underneath my eyes just to set the concealer. And I actually don't really like using this translucent powder all over my face, because I find since it is a mattifying powder or a mattifying foundation, if I put the translucent powder over it, I feel like, I don't know if it dries it out too much or what, but at the end of the day I have like a lot of sort of crease lines from my wrinkles in my forehead are just sort of over exaggerated when I use the translucent powder over my matte foundation as well. So I generally just like putting it underneath my eyes just to set the concealer. I have been using the last little bit, a bronzer, and I use the NARS bronzer in Laguna, I believe. Yes, in Laguna. So it's just in this little trio. It's bronze right here. And normally I actually don't wear a bronzer, but I mean, it's hard to tell, but I do have just a little bit of a tan, so my foundation doesn't quite match. So I just put on just a little bit of bronzer on my face. So I usually put a little bit on my cheekbones, and then on my forehead. That just helps warm up my face just a little bit more. I'm using this blush from NYX, and this one is in the color Amber. So as you can see, it's just a very nice pinky mauve color. And then I'm just using this MAC Duo Fiber brush. And so I really like this blush, but it does have quite a bit of fallout, so just be careful when you're using it. But I think that this is just perfect color for people with pale skin like myself. For highlighter, I'm using this Mary Lou highlighter. It's just a little small sample size, but it's just a really nice champagne-y highlight color. And so I'm just using this fan brush to apply it. And I usually just sweep that along my cheeks. I usually do a little bit down my nose, on my Cupid's bow. I'm not really into the whole like contour highlight thing, so I usually just do, you know, a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of highlighter. So pretty simple. And then again for eyes is also really simple. So I'm using the Steal It in the Light palette, but sort of the colors that I'm using are pretty basic colors that can be probably found in any palette. So the first shade I'm going in is just this skin toned color called Bear. And I'm just using this eyeshadow brush from MAC. And so I'm just putting Bear all over my eyelid. And then next in my crease, I'm using Bliss. And this one's just a very soft brown color. I'm just putting that all in my crease. And then I'll blend it out in a second. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so then I'm just going to take this blending brush and blend that in my crease a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this dark brown in Sandstone and then just put that in my inner corner or outer corner, I don't know. Just put it right in the crease, sort of in outer V shape. And then I will blend that out in a second. Okay, so again, I will take that blending brush, just blend it out. So that is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. So I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to use this brow pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this one is in medium brown. So I generally like sort of the shape of my eyebrows, so I'm very basic with how I do my brows. I just like to use a pencil just to darken them up a little bit and fill them in, just because my hair is naturally a little bit sparse on my eyebrows. Okay, then to make that sort of stay, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This helps just keep everything in place. And make sure the pencil doesn't wear off throughout the day, because that's sort of one of the downsides to using brow pencils. They tend to fade a bit quicker. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. So normally I actually start with the wing. Alright, so I think I did the winged eyeliner better on the other side, but that's how things go sometimes. Now on to lashes. So I am just going to curl my eyelashes and put some false eyelashes on. Okay, so for mascara, I'm using the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. The bottom lashes too. I know some people like to put on their false eyelashes before they put on their mascara. This is just sort of my preference. I don't think it really matters either way. And usually I like to do 2 coats of mascara. And then for lashes, I just have this like dollar store lash set that I picked up. So I am using the Duo Lash Glue. And I really like this one because it is latex free, and it also changes colors once it's tacky enough to put on your lashes. I don't know if you can see, but it goes on clear and then it sort of starts changing colors. Okay, now that the lashes are on, I'm going to use this makeup setting spray by Urban Decay. It's the De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. And now, last but not least, I'm going to do lips. And so I'm using the Kat Von D Liquid Lipstick in Vampira. And I just use the liquid lipstick. I don't use any lip liner or anything. I tried to use a lip liner with it, and I just found that it works as good or even better just using the lipstick. So this is a great lipstick. It lasts really long. The only downside to it is that it can be a little streaky. So if you do have a good lip liner that you like to use, I would recommend using it underneath. So beautiful, like just a really good fall lipstick. And there we go. So this is the completed makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more makeup tutorials, please let me know down in the comments below. And again, if you're not already a subscriber, please make sure to subscribe. It helps me out so much, and I like connecting with you guys. So thank you guys again for joining me this week, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye! Brolin, what are you doing? What are you doing? You could come say hi? Do you want to help? Alright, you're just gonna stay there? Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. He wants food, that's the only reason. Don't let this deceive you that he's acting all cute. It's just dinner time, and so he wants food. Yeah.